What is going on? All right. We got a nice little stream going on here. This is the first time I'm doing a stream. Just want to see how it's gonna go. In case you guys are following, or you guys are here, or you're just following this channel, or seeing this stream for the first time, you don't know who I am, or you're not a fan of the channel, or maybe you are a fan of the channel, or you're not a fan of the channel. I'm just gonna assume a lot of you guys are gonna see this, or might be seeing this for the first time. So, who is Sam Okinawa? So, I have been a bodybuilder for the last 20 plus years, and I have competed in multiple bodybuilding shows. To be 22 bodybuilding shows to be exact, I've won 16 plus bodybuilding shows. Naturally, I should mention, I know it's hard to believe that anybody can be natural these days because people are typically faking that they're natural. But I'm a natural athlete. I guess you have to take my word for it. And I've been competing in 20 plus bodybuilding shows over the last 16 plus years. I am 41 now, and so I've been doing this for quite some time. And I am also one of the elite RP coaches for the elite side of RP coaching, meaning if you are trying to compete, trying to step on the stage, maybe necessarily you're not a beginner, you are in that maybe intermediate and trying to take your physique to the next level. I am somebody that you can definitely, they will essentially send you to if you do reach out through RP. So, if you guys like if you finish watching this video or live, based on the people that might be coming on here, if you enjoy the chat, enjoy the video. I will try to do this maybe once a week, just to hopefully chat with you guys, give you guys some educational piece, some content, help you be the best version of yourself. Because I do have a lot of knowledge, worth of knowledge I've gained over the last 20 plus years. Not just because somebody that's quote unquote shredded and all of a sudden becomes a coach, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, I'm shredded, I know what I'm doing, so let me be okay, we got somebody, one person in the chat, awesome. um yeah, I'm not one of those people that I'm shredded, I got lean, I got six-pack abs, and all of a sudden I'm a fitness coach. But by the way, if you join in, if you have any questions, drop it in here. I would love to answer that question for you. um but yeah, one of the main reasons why I want to do this live again is just to um, talk about one of the biggest reasons why most of you guys, unfortunately, are going to fall into the 80% of the people that are not going to achieve their fitness goals in 2025. As a matter of fact, I mean, the people that are seeing this right now, most likely you probably already tapped out. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to wait till next year to start this fitness thing all over again, just because you are overwhelmed, you're exhausted. And I guarantee you, one of the reasons why you probably tap out is because you just quit too fast, too soon, or you probably did, you jumped the gun and you do most of the things most people would do, which is just, oh, you get motivated, you get a little spring of energy, and all of a sudden you just sprint to 100, and you get burnt out, and you're just like, man, it's just not my year. So just want to give you a quick, helpful tips that I use for all my clients. I recorded a video that I posted out. It's called, and if you want to, something to watch, a 40-minute video going over the big systems that I use to coach all my clients to help them out. You can definitely check that video out. But this is going to be quick and easy, straight to the point. Not overcomplicated process again, just to give you the free tool that you need. The reason why most people typically fail when it comes to achieving the fitness goal is just you starting too fast, too soon, too quick. You get motivated, you jump in, you're like, okay, I'm motivated, I'm going to go to the gym six days a week. That is not what you want to do. One of the two biggest questions that I ask any of the clients that I work with is this: how many times can you make it to the gym? Not how many times do you want to make it to the gym? Because if you are motivated, you probably want to make it to the gym 6 days a week. That's typically what people want to do. You might be able to do that for the first week, but what you are going to be doing is you're just going to run yourself into the ground. You're going to get demotivated, and it's going to start back from fresh. I mean, day one, come the next year again. So what you need to do is literally ask yourself, obviously, this this requires a level of honesty, right? And the level of honesty is, okay, I need to stop lying to myself. How many days can I make it to the gym? Not only can you make it to the gym, but how many days can you make it to the gym without any sort of resistance into conflicting with your schedule, conflicting with your life, and you get to the point where, okay, I'm gonna make it to the gym 2 days a week. And I think, again, naturally speaking, most people will fight against going to this idea of just going to the gym 2 days a week. That's not going to do anything. But that is not what you're chasing after. What you're chasing after is consistency, and that consistency can look like many different things. It can be 1 day a week, and that's something you can do consistently, or it can be 2 days a week, 3 days a week. But definitely, you cannot go from 0 to 100 real quick. Like the great word of the great philosopher said, Ice Cube, check yourself so you don't wreck yourself. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't check themselves. They wreck themselves the first week and just throw in the towel. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to start all over again. So, step one, ask yourself, how many times do I want to go to the gym instead of how many times um, sorry, how many times can I go to the gym? Not how many times do I want to go to the gym. Once you answer that question, you already like 50% along the way. And of course, again, the biggest obstacle that's also putting a lot of people in that 80% is because you're thinking you need to be in the gym six, 4, maybe 6, 7 hours, in the gym, or throughout in combination of a whole week, or you need to spend 2, 3 hours in the gym. I know it's very sound. It sounds very absurd to a lot of people that you're gonna be watching this, but at the same time, it's not, I mean it's a reality that people typically just like think you need to be in the gym like 2 hours a day. That's the only way to see results. And I'll say for myself, being a dad of two, I typically spend anywhere between 40 to an hour in the gym, and I get it and I get out. And one of the reasons why it allows me to get in and get out really is um, I that allows me to get in and get out is because I have a goal, I have a plan when I get to the gym, and when I get to the gym, it's straight up just uh focus. I mean, my music is on, I get to the gym, I get after it. But if I don't have a plan going to the gym, I'm most likely going to go in. I'm like, okay, what do I want to do today? Do I want to do that? Do I want to do this? I think I'm going to do that. But if you have a focus, if you have a goal, if you have a plan going to the gym, you are going to go in, you are going to execute, knock it out, and get out of the way. And you realize you can get to the gym, kill the workout for like 20 to 30 minutes, get out of the gym and get your day, your time, back, and you can do other things that you truly care about. So that's how you build that consistency. You go to the gym 2 days a week, you build that consistency, and when you get some consistency underneath your belt, then you can start to sprinkle maybe, okay, wow, okay, I feel good. I promised myself I'm going to go to the gym 2 days a week, and I've been going 2 days a week. Okay, let me see what I can do with maybe 3 days a week, and then you sprinkle another day there. And that structure of that training, you can look at a lot of videos that I posted on my YouTube page that I've done. I've covered what my full training split looks like. What that training deal will look like is you can do an upper body split, or you can do a lower body split. That will be good enough for you, right? I mean, if you can train relatively to failure each time, and you still have enough time for you to recover anytime, I mean, to get back to the gym and still get after it. So it's not doable. It's something that you can definitely do, especially if you are a parent, if you're somebody that has a busy schedule. This is not that difficult to do. One, you want to make sure you're not forcing your gym time. You're not forcing, I mean, the amount of days that you need to be in the gym when you know you cannot successfully do that for the week. Two, when you now decide you are going to go to the gym 2 days a week, you need to have a plan. That plan can look like some of the copy and paste workout that you find online. It doesn't have to be anything like, elaborate, something that gives you some sort of structure, something that gives you some sort of plan that will prevent you from just like, wondering what to do when you get to the gym. But by the time you get to the gym, you already know exactly what to do. You get in, you get after it, and you get out and go by your day. You don't need to spend 2 hours in the gym. If you do have that kind of time, good for you. But I know a lot of parents out there. I'm a parent myself. I do not have that kind of time, and I mean, generally, I just don't want to be in the gym for that long, because I have other things to do. I have a business to run. I have family to attend to. So at the beginning, again, that's the bigger misconception out there that I think that I need to keep debunking over and over again. So once you know that, once you apply those two things, I guarantee you are going to be successful. You are going to be part of the 20%. Of course, the biggest obstacle is communicate expectations. As a coach, as an RP coach myself, one of the biggest things that I do, or it's very, very important to me when I coach clients, that I value their feedback, one, and two, I understand, or they understand, or we communicate what the expectation of that collaboration is. And the expectation of the collaboration essentially is just, listen, or the expectation of the collaboration, or me communicating to them what what you want to gain from this process is this. That prevents me from clients telling me they want to gain they want to lose 30 pounds in like 2 weeks. I'm like, well, I'm not the type of coach. I'm not a coach for you. I'm not a coach for you. Does that mean it's impossible? If you're somebody that's overweight, maybe 400 pounds or something, yes, you probably can do that very quick because you have a lot to get. It's part of that, communicating the expectation piece. And if you communicate the expectation to clients, you both understand what the criteria and what the goal is when you start working together. But once you communicate expectation to yourself and you understand, okay, what I'm trying to do here, I'm not trying to look for any quick fix. What got me here, or what got you to the point that you feel like you need to make a change, it's not something that happened overnight. So you should not expect an overnight result. And once you truly understand that and you actually truly believe that, you are going to be in a great position that you're not going to be chasing that quick fix because you understand, you fully commit. Yes, I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be, it's not going to be frustrating. It's going to be frustrating, but that is unfortunately part of the journey. Uh, Keep your nose down, keep your head down, keep working. Of course, you can dive a little more into the detail. As far as what other bigger obstacles. Actually, I'm going to dive into the other two bigger detail here. And the second detail that I want to mention also is the fact that a lot of people, there are two camps. Chances are people that start new year resolutions, like, I'm going to eat healthy, they probably cut a lot of processed food out. They feel good, but they're not seeing the result. And that's because you're focusing on the quality of the food instead of focusing on the quantity. I guarantee you can eat like shit or you can eat like crap and focus on the quantity and you still see result. Ideally speaking, yes, focus on the quality and quantity. That's a perfect marriage when they both meet. But if you have to choose one, I would choose quantity of the food that you're eating compared to the quality of the food that you eat. Again, I'm not saying both, is not, one is better than the other. Yes, one is better than the other when it comes to losing body fat, and one might be better than the other when it comes to just overall feeling good. But actually, one is better just overall, just covering the two parts of the two challenges most people deal with, which is, okay, if you are in a caloric deficit, you are going to be seeing results. You might feel better, but then again, it's going to allow you to, okay, when I feel better, what else can I do? Let me improve the quality of the food that I'm eating. Then you look into, okay, maybe just making sure the foods that you are consuming have one single ingredient instead of having multiple ingredients in that. So again, I'll just recap everything I've just said real quick. One, make when you decide, you stop lying to yourself. When you actually find the time to get to the gym, do not try to go to the gym 6 days a week. Give yourself something realistic that you can definitely do consistently for a long period of time, and don't be afraid to start sprinkling in a couple of days, because you feel like, okay, you can actually you have some momentum going. And two, have a plan. Have some sort of plan before you get to the gym, because when you have a plan, you can get into the gym, get a lot of good focused work in a short period of time, and get out. Three, nutrition is very important. Quantity, focus on the quantity, not just quality. Quality, yes, might make you feel good, but quality is not going to get you to lose that body fat that you want. You might lose some, maybe edema, some swelling, and things like that. You might feel good because the quality of the food is just makes you feel good. But in terms of actually seeing the six pack or the abs or lose that body fat that you're trying to lose, you need to focus on the quantity of the food that you are eating. And once you do those three things, I guarantee you are going to be part of the 20% of people that typically will achieve their fitness goals in 2025, instead of being part of the 80% of people that are typically quitting by 2 to 3 weeks into their fitness goal just because they're making those mistakes that I just mentioned. Yeah, I think that's going to be the end of the stream for you guys, the short stream that nobody came to. But like I said, if you're watching this video, when I post this up, if you think something that you enjoy, you wanted me to, cover this over and over again, that's something I would love to keep doing. Without further ado, if you're watching this video for the first time and you're new here, by all means, give this channel a follow, watch some of the videos that I put up, talk about hybrid training, fitness, nutrition, lifestyle, and things like that. You can definitely check that out. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Sam OK Fit. Peace.